Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP. Tonight we continue the Spectre Operations Campaign Conflict Dubalah with a mission called Cordon and Search. Background. Task Force Mountain has been tasked with conducting a cordon and search of a section of the Al-Hasin district in Mersaka, the capital city of Dubalah. The Al-Hasin district is well known to be sympathetic to the OTP cause and is the source of most of the attacks that occur within the city. Prime Minister Rashid Al-Hafiz has requested coalition assistance with the operation. Situation. A week into the operation, Task Force Mountain has seen some heavy fighting and made many arrests of suspected terrorists. The coalition forces, including Task Force Mountain, are now within reach of the end line. One more day should see them reach phase line green and the end of the mission. Second Squad has been tasked with securing a compound that backs up to the Al-Nahr River. Surveillance drones have seen enemy activity in the area within the past 4 hours. The mission begins at dawn. Low light condition will be in effect for D3 plus 3 turns. Real quick, I will go over the terrain. So this is the compound here. We have a lot of walls surrounding these fields. These are going to be medium-sized walls, so -2 on the shooting skill for the shooter. We have some woods. This patch of woods here is going to block line of sight completely, as well as this patch and this patch. Okay, not completely. You have to be within 4 inches of the edge of it. This is an apple orchard. So the apple orchard will not block line of sight, but it will take a test spotting check if you're trying to see through it, and that'll be at -3. So it is possible to see through it, but it is going to be hard to do. So these are the buildings. There's going to be -3 if you're up on top. This building back here is a concrete bunker, basically. It's a concrete building, roof and everything. And then we got a couple holes in the walls here. We got a big hole here. We got a smaller hole there that can be gone through. The wall is not going to be scalable. They're going to have to go through the gate or the holes. These here, the individual trees that are out, they are going to add some negatives to shooting if you happen to be shooting through one of them. Other than that, terrain-wise, these patches of grass, if you're in the grass, you're going to be -1. The shooter is going to be -1 to hit for the target being partially obscured in the tall grass. So that is the background situation and the terrain. Let's take a look at the enemy forces. So this is the enemy force. So starting on the board, we're going to have 1 sniper team. All these guys here are going to be trained with a trained commander or a trained sergeant in charge here with the red base. So we got a sniper team with a 308 sniper rifle. We have an MMG team, and we have a 6-man squad. So these are actual OTP terrorists. So as I said, they're going to be trained. This squad has assault rifles, but it also has 1 LMG, 1 RPG, and the commander has a frag grenade, comms, and long-range comms. The rest of the guys are just armed with the weapons. We also have 2 squads of reserves, and I'll explain how they're going to work in a minute. But these are militia squads with militia sergeants, and they are all armed pretty much the same as this squad. They have assault rifles, but they do have 1 LMG and 1 RPG or law rocket per squad. There's also going to be some war reserves that are going to come in late in the mission, but I'll get to that soon. And that is it for the terrorist force. Here we have the force from Task Force Mountain. So this is 2nd Squad, 2nd Platoon, Bravo Company, 3rd Battalion, 14th Infantry, 2nd Brigade, 10th Mountain Division. So 314 Infantry is no longer there. I was in that battalion back in the day, but it's since been redesignated. I believe 432 or something like that. So each of these guys has body armor, night vision, and comms. Each weapon has a red dot and a scope. In command we have Professional Sergeant Jeff Smith, one of our patrons. He has a carbine, long-range comms, smoke, and frag grenade. Second in command is Corporal Nathan Tudor, another one of our patrons. He has a carbine, long-range comms, smoke, and frag grenade. There's also a medic with the carbine and a trauma kit. We got 2 fire teams. Each fire team is two guys with carbines, or two guys with carbines. Or each fire team has one M249 and one carbine with underbarrel grenade launcher. We also have a medium machine gun team, M240. Then we have a DMR team with a M14 sniper rifle, so 308. We also have Bravo Company 60mm mortars are on standby. They can be called in twice by either of the leaders. And in reinforcements, we have one armored Humvee with driver and gunner with an M60 or a medium machine gun. And then inside the Humvee, we have 3 men. One has a AT4 and carbine, one has a carbine with grenade launcher, and the other one has a carbine. So now we will talk about the mission itself. Mission. Second squad must reach the compound and search it for weapons and intelligence. A thorough sweep must be made as intelligence can be hidden anywhere. The intel will be marked on the map in one of the buildings by the terrorist player. To find it, Task Force Mountain must enter the building and perform a scan. Once the scale of the resistance at this compound is discovered, reserves can be called up. So that's the Task Force Mountain reserves. And they're going to come in, or they'll be able to call in the reserves as soon as the 2 off-table militia squads are called in by the terrorists, or actually when they arrive, not when they're called in. So in a win, second squad finds the intel regarding a meeting between high-ranking OTP members and rogue army officers. When they analyze this information, along with the intel gathered by Task Force Padilla, indicates the time and place of a meeting to finalize the handover of a nuclear warhead, which will be used in an attack on a western city, presumably one that is a member of the coalition. Task Force Mountain loses. The intelligence is not found. Coalition forces will have to piece together the time and place of the meeting, or try again to secure different intelligence to verify. Deployment. Second squad is going to start on this short board edge over here. For the terrorists, the forces that start on the board consist of 1 sniper team, 1 machine gun team, and the 6-man OTP squad. These forces can begin the game hidden anywhere within the compound. The terrorist player must indicate their location on the map. 2 squads of reserves are available. They can be called in after initial contact is made by the terrorist commander. They will arrive 2 turns after they are called in. They will arrive anywhere on the terrorist board edge, which is the short board edge. They will automatically arrive if the Americans make it to the compound. Once the intel is found by Task Force Mountain, 2 more squads of militia will arrive along either of these long board edges, and they will try to retake the compound, and Task Force Mountain must hold out. So that is it for the briefing for this mission. Andre will be playing the part of Task Force Mountain tonight, since he did a better job during the last mission, Operation Gadget. Depending how it goes, if it somehow goes real quick one way or another, I'll try to take a stab at being Task Force Mountain. I anticipate this kind of being a longer mission, since there's a lot to it. He's going to have to get all the way up the board, search the buildings, so that's going to take some time. So I will be the terrorist player, and I'll be writing down on the map and showing you guys where I'm going to place the onboard hidden units, as well as, well, the the reserves are going to come in just anywhere on my board edge that I want once the conditions are met. So anyway, Andre will get here, I'll brief him, we'll do some planning, and then we'll get started. Andre's arrived, he's been briefed, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll to see how long the darkness lasts. So it's D3 plus 3, so 5 turns. 5 turns of low light conditions that the Task Force Mountain will have to move up. So now that we know that, we're going to go ahead and do our, we're both going to go ahead and go over our plans for the game. Start off with the terrorists, as I'm the terrorist. So I've got my map here. I did this for Andre's sake, so he knows that I won't be cheating. So let me zoom in on the map. Alright, so the intel is going to be in this building here. I'm going to place my medium machine gun team behind this well here. I'm going to place my OTP squad in the bunker building here. And I'm going to place my sniper up on the roof in this corner here. So again, medium machine gun team, they got a good line of sight kind of out there, but not too exposed, so they can definitely cover that area. The intel is going to be in here. My OTP squad is going to be in this building here, and it has windows on the front. I actually got a really good line of sight all the way past that fence, so that whole area there it can cover. Sniper's going to go up here. I'm hoping this orchard will give him a little bit of cover from anyone coming this way. At least make it harder for them to see. But he's going to be the most vulnerable to scans as he's moving up. If he even does that, he might just sprint up, you know, as soon as he possibly can for 5 turns and get as close as he can, which we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's it. So MMG team, Intel, OTP squad, and Sniper. And then I'll just wait for the opportune time. Maybe if he gets close enough and I get the initiative, I can pop out and maybe do a lot of damage to him. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit tight, kind of like a game of chain of command, and see what side he's going to commit to. So we'll go ahead and let Andre do his plan.
Alright, the Mountain Boys. Well, we're going to break down, and it looks like I can get pretty well up into position before daylight breaks. So I'm going to bring the machine gun team is going to try and plant themselves right up in this area. That'll give me, actually probably more over in here. I want to have a line of sight all the way through into the inner courtyard there and through back into this part of the compound, obviously all of the rooftops. My sniper, I'm gonna try and bring him up a little closer and probably into here, covering this entryway over here, this roof, that back area, and anybody moving around in this area. I'm gonna try and bring a group along this side, and I'm hoping to get up into here and then possibly even over towards the wall without being detected. And on the other side, I'm gonna come up towards that orchard and try and come around the back side of that orchard. And actually, now that I look at this, I think I'm gonna bring both groups up on the far side, and then I've got the main gap and the hole in the wall, and I've got plenty of cover right around the orchard area for concealment, depending on how well moving up works. And that pretty much covers it. Hopefully, well, the reserves will come on down, and I don't really know what Travis has got in mind. I'm thinking that, well, if he shows himself, my machine gun should be able to pretty well mow him down. I've also got the 2 mortars if he bunches up, so he'll have to be spread out, and I don't know, it's going to be tough for him, I think, but I do have to clear it out, and if he kind of hunkers down inside, that could make it a little more challenging, but not a big problem. Just might slow the game down a little bit if he goes defensive on me and I gotta root him out of there. We'll catch you in a bit.
So plan's complete. So what we're going to do now, Andre has the initiative in the start. We'll keep rolling for initiative, but he's just going to do all of his movement until either I do something or daylight springs. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll be back. Quick update, it is now turn 4. Andre's moved up. He's got his squad leader Jeff Smith here with the medic and the M14 sniper team. He's got his medium machine gun here. He's got the rest of the squad under Corporal Tudor moving up that flank. And he is now going to do a scan for targets with his machine gun team. He just has to pick a point on the map and pass a command test. So the command test, man, what is that going to be? Hold on, let me check real quick. He is a command of 3. He's got to pass a command test to see if he finds anything with the scan. He's going to scan this area right here. He needs a 1. Because he's a 3, but he's a 4. Actually, he needed a 2. Still didn't get it. Because he was a command of 3 as a professional soldier. And then +1 for having the scope. But then it's -2 for the 3rd range interval, because it's a 12-inch range interval for scanning. And that's that. So now he will do his movement for turn 4. Dawn has broken in the city. And Andre was able to make it all the way up to here. He sprinted every single turn for 5 turns.
Well,
almost. He made it to there.
Sprinted 2 inches the last turn.
Yeah, and then these
This
guys
was a
actually
full
sprinted.
sprint.
So yeah. So for some reason he brought Jeff Smith and the medic by themselves over here. Very unorthodox. But he's also got his designated marksman here.
But you're used to me in unorthodox.
Yeah, you're very unorthodox. I knew I was going to see an interesting take on this compared to how I play tested it. So now daylight
This
is
isn't
out.
what you did?
No. So it's daylight now, so now we're going to start rolling for initiative, because now it might actually make a difference. So you get it. You're going to be command of 4, I think, or 5? 4. And I'm a command of 3.
Okay.
So it is back to the American initiative. So command phase, first thing Andre is going to do is he's going to scan again with the machine gun in that same area, which is right here. He makes it. You find nothing.
I find nothing.
You find nothing in that area.
I'm actually happy about that.
Okay, and now we will continue. Do you have any other commands? He's still debating on Overwatch and more scanning, so we'll let him figure that out. The sniper team is going to scan right there, needing a 2, I believe. Nope. Doesn't make it. He does have a scope.
Even though it's daylight, that doesn't help?
Yeah, because it's, so you need to pass commands. Command's 3. He gets +1 for having a scope, but it's -1 for every range interval outside of 12.
Wow.
So yeah, you're from a 4 down to actually a 1, I believe. And that's it for the command. So we'll let Andre do some, well, my command. I don't have any command. I've actually put all my guys on Overwatch. So they're just kind of lying in wait.
So they can't see me unless I'm...
Well, it's daylight now. I know right where you are. Except for those guys behind the orchard, I would have to spot if I was trying to spot them through that.
Well, so those guys are spotted, or if I went tactically, would they not be spotted?
No, tactical gives you a bonus to your defense.
Okay.
So you'd go from like defense 2 to 3.
So you know I'm here now.
Yeah, I'm hidden, but I'm aware and I can see. I'm looking that direction, so I do know you're here. So if I get, but you still have the initiative. So
okay,
we'll let Andre do his movement. First, P for guys got 2 guys here, so we're gonna.
I thought it
scan
was by
with the other
team.
guy.
Okay, so I didn't hit this one, right?
Yep. So you're gonna try to
So
scan.
second guy's gonna scan there.
He hits it. Nothing there.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay,
He's gonna do some more scanning over here. So it's gonna be a 1 through the orchard.
Okay, so the first 2 guys.
Nope. They're really trying to get that.
Second 2 guys.
Nope.
Third 2 guys.
Need a 1.
Fourth 2 guys.
No, none of them see anything up there.
There's nothing there, boss.
Yeah, I mean we all look.
We all look real good.
So now that everyone's scanned, no one can actually move. Well, actually, these guys didn't scan, but everyone else did, even them. Oh no, you got 1 more there. That's right.
Yeah, so he was looking.
He tried there.
Didn't he hit or?
No,
I've checked there, haven't I?
Yeah, but I think it was that guy over there.
No. Okay, so there's nothing there, nothing there.
Yep.
Let's take a look at over here.
Right there. Okay. Yeah, he gets it. There's nothing there.
Okay. And
So
then
movement, now it's my command, but I don't have any, so go ahead and do your movement. The only movement he had was up to there, and now it is my movement phase, and then we'll do combat. So I'm not going to do any movement or shooting. Neither of us had combat. Smith and his medic, the Rambo team, have moved up there. So let's go ahead and roll for initiative for the next turn. You got it.
yay.
So command phase, all of these guys scanned. They wound up passing a scan for this area in front of the hole and up here on the roof, and they actually spotted the sniper team. They've radioed over to those guys, hey, we got 2 snipers on the roof, so his sniper can now see. So they didn't scan or anything, tried to go on Overwatch, or they did and he changed his mind because the scanning actually happened first. Over here, Staff Sergeant Smith tried to go on Overwatch looking down this way, failed. So there's now movement phase. He's not going to move. Now I could move these guys down the hole. There's no hole in the building, so it's in the middle. I could just try to get out of here, but I think I'm going to stay and we're going to have a little sniper duel.
Snipe on snipe.
Yep, so let me check something here. So the sniper is going to fire at my sniper. Shooting skill 5, second range interval, but +1 for the scope. So he's, what'd I say? 5, 6, so 6 total, ±3 for being behind this high wall. So it's 3 against, no, 4 against 2, because you're +1 because you didn't move. That's one I always forget. So 4 against my defensive 2.
All right, so 7.
6, so you hit.
Wow.
And it's a 2+ kill because it's a 308 sniper rifle. It doesn't kill him, but let's see. So the way we do it, we don't do the bleed out for the terrorist. So basically, if you roll a 5+, he's incapacitated. If not, he just takes a wound. No. So he takes a wound. So he fired and did not kill. Now I get a chance to kill because
So
it's my combat.
that doesn't lower your ability to fire back at all?
Nope, flesh wound, man. Just it took my earlobe off. so we're gonna fire back at with my sniper in my combat phase at him. So I'm shooting skill of 4, 5 because I'm elevated over him, 6 because I have a scope, and then 5 because I'm second range interval, then -2 more. So 3 against 2. Ooh,
Of course.
yeah. So I got a 9. Yeah. So I hit one of your guys. I'm also a 308 sniper rifle, so a 2+ on your sniper. He's toast. So your sniper is killed by my sniper. I actually take a point of shock or suppression. Your guy takes a point of suppression. Your sniper is dead. Now we roll for initiative because that is the end of this turn. Uh-oh. Alright, so you actually won because you're 1 up on me. Because your command for your professional sergeant is better than my command for a trained sergeant. So you have the initiative. So I had no movement. Andre just moved these guys up tactically in the orchard. So all these guys now is combat phase. I have no movement. You're not going to move Smith?
No.
Okay. So combat phase, he's going to get to go first. Oh, I did try to call in my reinforcements. Failed. So he's going to fire all of these guys at him.
Well, I'm going to fire these guys at him and
Then try to
see what happens.
Okay, so we got to figure this out.
That I still got 3 shots on the one guy.
Yeah, so the M249 is going to have 3 shots.
And
so
then everybody else rolls separate, or
they're going to all the carbines are going to roll. We
can
could
roll all of it together.
You could probably roll it. Yeah, you can roll it all together because it's all the same. So we'll just split them up evenly. So it's all the same thing. So he's going to be. No, I'm sorry.
Oh no,
The machine gun's going to be hitting on 2s.
right. So
So you're
this.
going to be rolling with a shooting skill of 2.
Okay, so you got to roll
All right.
equal or
So
better,
the 6,
and the 3.
and the 3.
3 hits.
So one guy dies because you don't split those from an LMG that's moved. So you probably want to kill the sniper. So that's 3.
Actually, he's already got a wound though.
Oh yeah, so he's dead. But he did take 3, and they're only commanded 2s. I got to take a test. I pass. All right.
So now I
I was
could
thinking
do
Andre could pretty much route these guys.
my other 6.
Like we'll just fire all the carbines at once. This is a 1 versus a 2. That's a lot. So let's see here. We'll start with the 6s.
Okay, so that one is an auto. Okay.
Auto pass.
Well, yeah, do the 6s. So
Yeah. So this guy's dead too.
and he loses all his suppression.
And all his suppression goes away. So he's just hosed down my sniper team. I have nothing on the board, so I will not roll any combat. So we will go straight into the next initiative phase. Come on, give me the initiative. All
There
right.
you go.
Command phase, I tried to call in my reserves. Again, I failed. Well, I should have started calling them a long time ago. Otherwise, he changed weapons, so the spotter picked up the sniper rifle from his dead buddy. These guys went on Overwatch, and these guys had no command, so now it is terrorist movement phase. Movement phase complete. I've actually revealed my machine gun team. Well, Andre actually scanned right there, just outside. Didn't see anyone, but they have popped up behind the well, so we'll give them -1 for the well. It's a well, it's not super huge, but they're back there. These guys here.
Please note, this is the first time Travis has ever given cover for a well.
Well, the only reason is because this game is using individual models, not squads. You know, most of the games you play are squads. So
You
it's
know
like
I gotta give you some shit for that, because how many times have I tried to hide behind a well?
yeah, with a 10-man squad. This is 2 guys.
Well, even just my lieutenant running across the field.
This is a little bit different than we normally play.
It is.
So he actually moved up. He was on Overwatch. So I guess he decided just forget it. I'm going to move up tactically. So I do have the initiative. So I'm going to actually fire onto his machine gun. I'm within the first range interval. I get 4 shots. So I'm at a 4. Wait, I'm at a 2. Yeah, -2. So my shooting is 4, first range interval, -2 for the wall. So it'll be 2 against 2. So we'll put 2 onto the machine gun. So that's a tie.
So rolling against the 5, and that's a hit.
Okay, so that's 1 hit. Let me do a lethality check, a 4+, because it's a big machine gun. No. Takes a wound. Let's see if he's incapacitated. He is. Machine gunner incapacitated. You take 2 suppression. And the other 2, we're going to go on the other 2 guys, or the other guy. 5 and a 3.
Okay, so 3.
3.
Start with a 5.
Okay. That's a hit. That's a save. So we'll see lethality check, 4+. No. See if he's incapacitated. Nope. So you're take 2 more. You're gonna have to take a check, a suppression check, because you've passed their command, which is only 3 as professional soldiers.
So rolling 1 die.
Yep. So they pass. So he's hurt. He's dead, right?
Incapacitated.
Incapacitated. And he just takes a wound. So, and you have 4 suppression, which is only enough for 1 check. It is now. Yeah, my sniper's dead. I can't do anything else. So your combat. So his combat phase. Staff Sergeant Smith's going to hurl a grenade over. Within 6 inches is right there, but if he hits it on a 3+, he should kill both. Nails them. So they're just outright destroyed, killed by the frag grenade. So he's out of grenades.
He's out of frag grenades.
Frag grenades. He's got a smoke grenade left. And that's it. So we have an incapacitated gunner, a wounded loader. They're going to lose all their suppression now. And I lost my machine gun team to a frag grenade by Staff Sergeant Smith. Now I move on to the next turn. So initiative. You don't have any other combat, do you? Well, you got nothing to shoot at.
Actually, I had other movement, but...
Well, we passed that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Initiative. So you got it, because you're +1 on me.
Joy.
So no, nothing really happened. These guys moved up tactically. I called in my reserves finally, so 2 turns from now they'll come in and move on to the next turn. So initiative. You got it. Andre, with his sniper over there, he scanned this area, found nothing. He actually pulled it off, but he didn't find anything. He's remanned the machine gun, so he's a 1-man machine gun there. So I guess he's just not going to have crewmen, or do you have to have 2 crew? I don't know. Anyway, he's on the machine gun by himself. I see nothing wrong with that. And then over here, he moved this. The rest of the squad moved up. These guys moved up tactically from the edge. These guys sprinted all the way up. Next turn. Man, can't get the initiative.
You don't need the initiative.
Movement phase complete. So Andre's actually gone through the hole here tactically with this team. The other team just moved down to the hole. I actually popped up. So I've been in this building. So I have an assault rifle here. He's actually going to shoot at me first though. So we'll start with the M249. He's going to be hitting on 3s. Or his shooting system is going to be 3 after everything. My defense is 2.
Okay, so that's an auto miss. That saves on a 1. So you got to roll a, or no, you.
A 1+.
If you roll a, if you roll a 1.
Okay, we don't roll 1.
Okay.
This one here. So that's a fail. So roll a lethality check at mine 4+.
No.
See if he's incapacitated. He is. So he's just incapacitated. They take 3 suppression, so I gotta take a test. And my sergeant's in there. I believe he is a 4. You guys are actually suppressed.
So the rest of my dudes can't fire?
No, they can.
Okay.
Because this is all happening at the same time. So.
Okay.
But all you can really do is put suppression on, I guess.
Wow.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more suppression. So that's going to be 2 more tests. So I got to take 2 more tests. And I need 3s. Boom, passed.
Wow.
We don't care.
I see that.
Now it's our combat phase, but my guy that could see anything is now dead. And that's it. So it's back to initiative. Come on, I need the initiative this time, man. Yes, I got it. I moved over to the window with the machine gun. He actually got to go second in his move, so he moved 1 team into the building. This team moved through the hole up to there. Sergeant Smith and his medic actually ran up, and they're going to grab the machine gun. And that's it, right? So are my reserves coming in now, right?
Yeah, or well, this coming turn, yes.
Okay, so then we're back to, there's no combat. That was just movement. We can't
Yeah.
see anything. So we're just straight back to initiative.
Yep.
Okay. I got it.
You asked for it.
So-
You got it.
So I'm going to bring in my reserves. So command phase. I tried to put these guys on Overwatch. The only guy that went on Overwatch was the RPG. And then he called in his reserves, the armored Humvee. Staff Sergeant Smith couldn't get him on the radio, but Corporal Tudor did. So they're going to be coming in 2 turns. So let's reset the clock on that. And now it is movement phase. Now I can start bringing my reserves in movement. So I brought in 2 militia squads, 1 in the forest here, 1 along the wall there. Wait a minute, where did Smith go?
He moved.
Where did he run in? Oh, he's in here?
Do I have to tell you?
Okay,
Exciting.
He's in the, he ran in there. These guys moved around. The guys that were in here scanned, they didn't find anything. And that's about it. So, oh, they moved tactically, okay. And he's called in reserves, so in 2 turn, or at the end of this turn, they'll come in. So we'll just go right into the initiative phase.
Huh, beat that.
Oh yeah, we got it. So command phase, I had this guy go on Overwatch. He tried, he failed. Andre was able with Tudor to call in. He contacted the 60 mil mortar battery back at the company CP. He's marked it on the map. It'll come in at the start of the combat phase in the next turn. That's command phase. Now movement phase. So in Andre's phase, he threw a smoke grenade. Kind of wound up about like that, so not as dense as he would like, but he was able to move through here with the guys that were in the building. They sprinted out facing that way. I couldn't do the Overwatch because by the time he was past the smoke, he was out of my arc, which we're saying is 90 out of each window. These guys sprinted up into the cloud. I can't remember if I already showed this or not, but I moved up to here. This squad moved up to the edge. We actually have line of sight onto the spotter with the rifle. These guys moved up to here and it is now combat phase. So Andre, you could do combat. You could shoot your sniper rifle at me.
Didn't you have initiative?
Yes, I did. So I can shoot at you first.
Okay.
So I will fire at you first. We're going to go ahead and start over there. The guys in the woods are going to fire at the only guy they can see. So we'll start off with the light machine gun. He's within range. So he's a 4 -2 for the wall. So 2s against 2s here. Ooh. Not bad. Not bad. So start over here with the 6.
Okay.
You got those guys. Do have body armor. That's a fail. He's dead. He's hit twice. He's just dead. So I've killed that entire sniper team off. It took some suppression, but they're dead. They don't care. And that's it. Do you have any combat? I know, because you sprinted, so you have no combat. I don't think I have line of sight to your machine gun over there.
I can kind of see one dude, but
Then I can shoot at him.
we'll call it good, I guess.
All right, so that's the end of this one, right? So your reserves are gonna come in now. So let's roll initiative. Oh, you got it. So we'll start off with the American command phase. So the first thing you're gonna do with this command is Smith and his other guy are in there. He's gonna search that building. Got it. You find the intel.
Uh-oh.
It's in this building here.
But it's too soon, sir.
It's definitely too soon. I did not have that in mind. I never anticipated the American player just finding it without killing everyone. That never crossed my mind.
I didn't kill everybody?
Because technically, reserves are supposed to come in once that intel is found. But in my head, it was like, okay, that's only going to be after all my guys are dead. Then the Americans will have time to search, set up a defense, and defend. But okay. I guess I don't even have enough guys left to bring them in, so I guess as squads accumulate, I'll start bringing in reserves.
Don't kill anyone, they turn into zombies.
And then my command phase, I don't really have a command phase, so American movement. So he's going to move, the squad that was in the smoke are going to move up towards this window, but he did go within my Overwatch, so I'm going to fire my Overwatch. So I'm at a 4. I think it's a -1 for Overwatch. So I'm at a 3 against your 2. Yeah. You can't lose, can you?
Nope.
So it does a suppression, but that's not going to do much. So he loses that. And do you have any other movement? These guys were going to move, right? And they search, so they can't move.
Except there's no real reason to if...
We were talking about if he comes up and opens the door, I would actually get to move into close combat probably with him. So there'd be a fisticuffs melee fight at the door. So it could get bloody here. So we just move these guys up. They're covering the door. So they're kind of swarming the bunker here. He brought his Humvee in off the edge into that patch of grass coming down this direction. I was able to move up this squad here. These guys moved around. They heard some commotion in this building here.
So you've got initiative?
No, you have initiative.
Then how come you move second?
Because the person that doesn't have initiative goes second.
Oh.
You get to shoot first.
I get to shoot first.
But they can't shoot because they searched.
Yay. Okay.
I could shoot. I don't even know if I even have line of sight to you, to tell you the truth.
You probably do run in that window.
Oh yeah, you are in the window. So I could probably shoot at you. Other than that, you actually have a machine gun.
I do.
That hasn't shot. I forgot completely
What
about.
about this guy?
He's not facing. He's facing straight ahead, so he can't fire. We're gonna have to start kind of trying to decide which way he's facing, because that kind of matters in this game.
Well, he doesn't
turn.
move though.
No.
Oh, so he can only fire...
At a 90, yeah. That's why I was wondering why he didn't come in straight down the road. I guess we should have said, of course now it's easier for you to say, well, I'm going to face directly this way.
Well,
So we'll say, since you didn't mention that, you don't get it.
Here's the whole screw up with the... So, where is it coming in?
The mortars, yeah.
It's
Where are
coming
your
in
mortars?
right there, right where you were before you moved.
You can still hit me.
Yeah, but you were literally centered on it when you first moved up.
Yeah. Well, no, the only reason I did that is because you came in. I actually moved before you. I was here. You were technically supposed to move first.
Yeah.
So technically, after I see where you went, I could come in.
Which, yeah, so I shouldn't have brought the Humvee in at all and I would have been golden, but...
Or just brought him right on the road.
No, because then you move over like that.
Okay.
You would have just come straight up and...
So he's picked this spot basically right here.
Yeah.
You can still hit. So that's going to happen right now because it is now combat phase. You have the initiative. So we'll see where those mortars land. I'm going to start off with his machine gun. It's a crew-served weapon. One of the guys is incapacitated. You probably should have been doing first aid to this guy this whole time.
He probably was.
Yeah, he was. So we'll say he's not back to life, but at least he's not going to die, not going to bleed out. So he's going to fire the machine gun. Unless you're out crew served weapons, if there's two guys, they get to re-roll one miss. So we'll just say he doesn't get to re-roll a miss.
Okay.
How about that? That sounds fair. So 4 shots, all within 2 inches. I'm assuming you want to do kind of this guy here, so you get all 3 of them.
Yep.
Okay. So let's do one at a time. So the guy right there. 4. So you're at 6 minus, that's at 36 inches.
Probably a little bit over.
No, it's not.
Ooh.
So it is. So you're just
Wow.
on a straight up 6.
Wow.
6 against 2. I can't beat that.
Okay.
So,
So
the next guy.
unless I roll a 1.
So he's dead. So this guy here. I don't think I can beat that either.
You can't.
So roll a lethality.
Shouldn't I have rolled a lethality on the first guy?
You did. That's why he's dead. There's no.
Oh, so I still got 1 more shot?
Yeah. So
Or 2 more shots?
roll
or-
lethality for this guy here.
No.
Nope. See if it's incapacitated.
Yes.
So he's good as dead.
Okay.
This guy here.
Yes.
So lethality.
Lethality.
No, but you got 1 more. So he's hit again. So he's dead
Or okay.
because you had 4.
All right.
So he's just incapacitated. They're pretty much all dead. So they got hosed down by that M240 who's just been sitting there the entire game. So let's go ahead. Come over here, Andre. Let's do your mortar. So it was right here. It's going to scatter D 3 inches. So let's put that there. So it's basically going to scatter
1 inch that
towards
way.
you.
6-inch template.
It's a 3-inch template. So
3-inch.
yep. So
Huh?
that guy's dead because is he
No, he's
within
no.
1 inch?
No.
Okay. So
Well, nah, it's too close to
you
call.
got these 3 guys here. So let's do that first. So go ahead and just roll. Let me check lethality. 5 plus. Let's start with this guy here. No, he's wounded. See if he's incapacitated. No, he's just wounded. This guy here. Nope. See if he's incapacitated. Nope, just wounded. This guy here, the machine gunner. He's killed. So hold that there because you got 2 more coming in here. Grab the template.
Okay. And then it scatters just the scatter die.
Yep. So it's going to go that way.
That way 1
So
inch.
It's basically going to flip. Yeah. No, it's just going to flip over like that.
So the whole 3 inches. So the 3 inches right along there. So it's going to go to right there.
Okay. So you're hitting the same guys again?
No, just this guy and this guy.
So this guy's already been hit once, so he just dies. So roll a lethality for him. He's dead.
And then we do it 1 more time.
1 more time. So scattered.
So got to scatter this way.
So it goes that
it's
way.
Gonna hit this. So actually it's flipping more like this.
So nothing.
So it's hitting that guy.
It is hit. The 3
Yeah.
inch? No, the 3 inch is the inner circle here.
Yeah.
Okay, well then he's dead. He's been hit twice. So it took out over half that squad. I think the frags do double the shock as well. So I got like 8 shock.
Wow.
I'm only a command of 3, so I got to take 2 tests. So 1 pass, 1 doesn't pass, so I'm suppressed. I've lost a lot of dudes, so that barrage was very effective. But he's not going to throw a grenade. He was going to try to throw a grenade through that window. It's -3 because it's a small window and everything that's going on. So he would have needed a 6 to land it. So he decided not to because it could have bounced back.
Being
and
at
killed
0 inches didn't help.
him. No. No, it's only if you're over 6. So if that makes a difference. So let's roll for initiative because that's that. Here we go. You got it. Before we move on to the command phase, I forgot these guys should have taken force. They took force suppression. They took 4 shots from the machine gun, so I actually got to take a test. They fail, so they are going to be suppressed as well.
So what does that mean?
It's like -2 to move, -2 to shoot. You can't do any commands except for rally and call in reinforcements, and I think that's it.
Okay.
So do you have any commands?
No.
So it is my command phase.
Yes.
So these guys rallied. These guys failed to rally. He had no commands. Now it will be movement and tactical.
Dice straight.
I moved these guys back. We're just going to cover that entrance. He actually moved out tactically. I turned, so he actually moved up.
Well, the guys that were there moved back. These guys came around and filled their spot
And they opened the door.
and opened the door.
Suddenly it's like, hey, hello. So
Anybody
these guys,
in there?
These guys turn this way, and one of them's going to charge through the door.
Put your weapons down and come out quietly.
Yeah, right. So it's going to be a fisticuffs here. So it's going to be my 1 against his 2 guys in the door. So we're both at 4. I'm at 5 because I'm charging, but I'm -1, I think, because I'm fighting 2 guys at once. So we're both at 4. No, I didn't kill anyone.
So I roll back at you.
So I guess I just die, yeah. So you've killed me. My guy charged through the door. You shot him down.
Blam.
We've almost got enough for another squad.
Oh, well then, here we go. Okay, we can't kill any more.
You can't kill any more. There's a squad coming in. Actually, wait a minute. I got a whole squad of dead dudes over here.
Afraid you'd figure that out.
So they'll be able to come in next turn. And I got half of another squad of reserves ready to come in soon. All right, so now it is combat phase. First, let's do this. He's going to shoot at them, at these guys here.
So we're over 24.
So you're within over 18. Your machine gun. This is a team, right? So is that a machine gun there? What does that guy have? Pick him
Yeah,
up.
that's the machine gun.
So he gets 3 shots, but they all have to go on the same guy. And he'll be needing. It'll be man, 6s against 2s. So basically, just if you roll a 1 or a 2,
You're dead.
so one guy just dies. We take 3 suppression. Grab a 3 suppression for them. And that's a test, because I believe it's a test. Well, my sergeant died, so yeah, so we're suppressed. So next.
Okay, so then I got
Where am I
3 double
suppressed?
taps.
First go.
So 6 more carbines.
6 more carbines. So just do 2 at this guy here. Start off with that. So you would have been a 6, but you're a 5 because you're rapid firing. I can beat that 1. I beat it.
You did.
So it takes a wound, so see if a lethality of 4+.
No.
See if he's incapacitated. No. So my machine gunner just takes a wound. So you got, what, 2 more?
2 more.
You actually got a grenade launcher in there, too. You could fire off.
Oh. So I've got another carbine.
Okay.
So
I might be able to beat that 2 with a 6.
so that's an 8.
Yeah, with a 6. Nope. So
You're at
this guy's
2.
dead.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm only a defensive 2. So he's dead. So you got 1 carbine
dead.
left. So you got 1 guy left with 1 hit. So might as well.
I
finish
thought I
him off.
was.
You can't split them. It's all on 1.
Yeah. Okay, but we didn't roll lethality for the last dude.
Yeah, we did. He got wounded.
Okay.
I saved 1 of the 2. He
No,
took
the
2.
guy that
He
we-
took 2. He
You're
took
keeping
2.
track. I'll take
Yeah.
your word for
He
it.
took 2 hits.
Okay,
that
so
means he's
so
dead.
now I've got a grenade launcher.
You could fire a grenade launcher.
I'm
if you
probably
want.
better off just
Shooting.
shooting.
Yeah, pretty much. I could beat. Well, no, I can't beat the 4, right?
No.
So he's just dead. So they're just hosed down by 2nd Squad, Alpha Team there,
Yay.
and so these guys.
Okay.
So I guess the door's open, so you can throw a frag grenade in.
Yep.
Okay, so you just need a 3+, definitely a hit. So it's a 3-inch template. Where were you trying to land it? I guess is the good question here.
Right in the middle.
So 2 guys die instantly because they're within 1 inch, and then these guys die on a 5+, I believe. Yeah. There it is.
Okay.
So everyone's killed in here. Hey, look at that. We
Hey,
got
another squad.
another squad of reserves coming in, boys. So it's kind of going to how I kind of thought about it when I was designing this. A little bit in a different order than I kind of envisioned it, but still, it's... So you've cleared it out. I actually still have two guys here, though.
Yep.
So basically now I'm going to start coming in from the edges. I got 2 squads left, so you need to form a defensive line and stop me from coming in, which you shouldn't have a problem with, especially since you got a Humvee with a machine gun out there.
Unless you flank it.
I could come in behind it. Because I can come in anywhere on these edges, so... That's it for
so
combat.
Is it random or you get to choose?
Oh, I choose. Anywhere I want.
Wow.
So let's... I don't have any combat. So let's roll for initiative. Come on, initiative. Tie. Actually, no, you won. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're...
My commander's dead. He was in that building over there. So, yeah,
okay,
you got the
so
initiative.
I've got initiative.
Command phase, these guys tried to rally, failed. Movement phase, they started moving into there. They're going to fortify the compound and try to withstand the counterattack, which shouldn't be too hard. This team moved into the rest of the... Oh, I'm sorry. One team moved into here. The other team moved in around this way. The Humvee drove up this way. The M60's kind of covering there. He's missing those guys, who came in over there. He's also missing those guys who came in. So those are my 2 squads of reserves. The reinforcements are facing this way, and these guys are facing this way as well. And combat phase. So I don't think you have anyone in your line of sight anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to move these guys. So they're just going to move up. So they're -2 inches. They're just going to move up like that. Combat phase. So I got 2 RPGs. So I'm going to try to take out the Humvee with my Law rocket. So my M72 Law is here. So he's cleared the backblast area. So these guys actually should have been over here. We are just out of 24. So 24 inch range on the Law instead of the 18 for the RPG, which is good. So it's going to be my 3 against your 4.
Okay.
Tie?
Tie.
So I guess you saved it. I miss.
Sort of.
Yeah. My RPG is going to fire. So this time it's going to be 2 against 4. Randomly shooting. So you've saved it again. Whew. So that's both anti-tank rockets. I actually have one more RPG right here. But
Suppressed.
It's a long way. Suppressed, yeah.
Out of line of sight.
So I shot both rockets and missed. And now that's it. So let's go on to our next phase here. Our next turn. So I got an initiative. So I passed a rally order with these guys. They got rid of their suppressed. They moved around. These guys moved up. These guys moved up. Machine gun hopped the wall, faced this way. The machine gun turret on the Humvee is facing towards them. These guys moved up to the wall, facing this way. They went up on the roof. They went up on the roof. The other fire team broke down. 2 guys came this way. 2 guys went that way. Now it is combat phase. Andre did originally try to call in another 60 mil mortar barrage, but he doesn't have line of
Nobody
sight.
had the line of sight before they moved.
Yeah, so he couldn't do it.
Now we could do it.
But I get to shoot first, so I need to figure out what do I want to do here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have these 2 guys on the end. We're going to see if we can finish off that guy there, the wounded guy. So I'm just going to do 1 shot each, first range interval, -2 for the wall. So it's just going to be 2 against 2. So beat that. 3. Oh, he's dead. He's already got 1 wound, so he got hit again, he's just dead. So they're just toast.
Well, oh, because...
You already had a wound. Once you take a second hit,
Yeah, and the
you're
other
done.
guy was already incapacitated.
Yeah. So I guess I actually roll the other one, just and see if I finish off the last guy who's just laying there wounded. Yeah.
Nice.
So they're dead. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys left. We're gonna fire. Let me think about it. The first 2 guys here are going to fire at the guy behind the gun shield. So 2 against 2 again. Was 1 shot for each guy. So 2 threes. That's a save. So 1 fail. So I think gun shield gives you another 4+ save. So I guess if I kill you on a 4+, no, it's just I don't kill you, but you can roll 4+. Your gun shield, no. So you take a wound. And 2 suppression. I got 2 guys left. Do I want to try to finish off the gunner? Probably. How about 1 at the gunner and then we'll fire at 1 at them. So 2 again. It's 2 against 2. So I hit you. So a 4+. Nope. But it is another wound unless you roll a save with your... No. Gun shield does not save. Gunner killed. And another suppression on the vehicle. It's by vehicle, not by guy. So you actually have to take a test.
Okay.
Because you're just a soldier. Trusting soldiers, you pass. So I got 1 guy left, right? He's going to shoot at the guy with the AT4. So it's going to be 2 against 2 again. So you make it. Take a suppression. So we got all these guys here. So all these guys are going to fire at them. Start with the machine gun. Machine gun will fire as 3 automatic at him. The guy with the grenade launcher. So it's second range interval. So I'm at a 4, -1, -2. So I'm at 1 against your 2. So you can't fail that one. So start.
So, you got a 4.
Yep, so you need a 2 or higher.
Okay. And
That's a fail.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. So lethality check, 4+ assault rifle. Yeah. Actually, no, it's 5. They have body armor. I keep forgetting that. So he's actually not dead. He takes a wound and a suppression. So you're probably gonna have to take some tests here because I'm gonna unload on you. So I need to decide if I could do rapid fire.
so do these guys, they get their suppression as a group?
Yeah, because they're a little squad. They're a team.
Okay.
How many suppression do you have? 2?
2.
And they're only, I believe, command 3. You have 2 suppression. I could actually do 2, 4, 6, 8 more. That'd be 8. That'd mean you have to take 2 tests. So I'd be rolling on a 0 against your 2. We'll do it. The assault rifles, minus this guy with the RPG doesn't have anything except the RPG. So it's 2 shots per. So I'm at 0. I guess I should split them up, right? So we'll do 2 on the guy that's wounded. So that's a 6 and a 4.
So what are
You're at a 2.
2 on 2?
So yeah, start with the 4.
He's dead.
He's hit, yeah.
Well, the
Yeah.
one was for the 4,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, so this is
And
a 3,
then
yeah. So
I
he's
did-
dead. So they take 2 more suppression, and you must take a test because you're past 3. You need 3 or less. No, they're suppressed. So let's put that there. So the next guy, I'll fire at this guy. Ooh,
Same thing. 4,
that's good.
6.
I think you're good. 'Cause
Okay.
it's, yeah, you were at 2, I'm at a
So
0.
2 more suppression.
Yep, so you're at 6.
Yep.
Take another test.
Don't you lose all your suppression once you test?
At the end of the turn, not once you test.
Oh. Okay.
Because it gives you a chance to actually, so you pass.
Okay.
Okay, so the last guy is going to fire at the guy with the AT4. So 0s against 2s. You're good.
Got it.
But you take 2 more, but that's not enough to give you another test. It's only 8.
Only 8.
But you are suppressed. Actually, I got these guys here, so maybe I'll fire this guy. Do I have a clear line of sight over there?
I don't care if you hit one of your dudes.
No, I can't shoot through that. All right then. Yeah, that's it. So your combat phase. So now you can go ahead and finish me off. First, you're going to start off with the AT4, which is going to fire a missile, and I guess what, right here. So it gets all 4 of these guys, or all the 4 of these guys.
I'll get the.
They're all the same. They all have
okay.
the same thing.
Here it comes.
So you're at 4. No, 5. Because you're professional -2 because you're suppressed. So you're at a 3. So you actually miss. You needed a 3 or less.
Oh,
right?
I thought I
Oh,
was.
I'm sorry. No, you hit. Yeah, it's an 8. You needed an 8 here to. No, you got a 7. Because you're
I got
shooting
a
at.
7.
Yeah, you're shooting at
So
a
don't
point.
you then have to, or
No, you're not shooting at a guy. You're shooting at a point on the ground.
oh, so this isn't a hit miss.
This is a
armor
frag thing, yeah. So it's going to scatter d6. So. Where were you trying to hit? Here or here?
I would have said here.
Okay, so d6 scatter. So just 2 inches this way.
And it's how big?
3 inch, I believe. So the AT, or the law, or I'm sorry, the AT4 rocket scattered off. It's only a 2 inch. It scattered. So he's got this guy left and the machine gun. So
The machine gun's pointed the wrong way.
machine gun's pointed over at these guys.
Like I said.
We can still wipe them out. That's a, you could do a sustained fire, right?
Yeah, but it's these guys I need to hurt. But okay, so 2 shots over here.
Okay, so you're at a 5 minus 2 minus 3. So you're at, so it's 2 against 2. So one guy. So are you targeting the squad leader? I'm assuming.
Sure.
So the 2, the 6. So 1 hit on him. Roll a lethality test. Nope. Wounded. See if he's incapacitated. He is. So he's incapacitated. They take 2.
Suppression.
So I guess they have to take a test, right? Since their leader is down. So let's see if they pass. No. So they're going to be suppressed now.
Okay, so firing from. Well, I guess I'll do this first.
Okay, so that machine gun, sustained fire. So everyone within a 2-inch circle over here. So he's gonna get all 4 of these. So we'll start with the RPG guy. So it's 4 against 2. So you got a 6. So he's hit. Okay, roll lethality for him. He's dead.
Okay.
So this guy here. 5, I can't beat that.
Lethality.
Nope. Wound.
Is it? No.
Not
Just a wound.
catastrophic. So this guy here. I'll just give him their 4 suppression right now. This guy here. Can't beat that. See if it's lethality. Nope. He's wounded.
So that was was it critical?
Okay, so
Lethality.
he's incapacitated.
Incapacitated.
So you got one guy left here. I could beat that. No. I think I need higher than that. You rolled a 6, I had a 4. No, I do. I don't know, I did beat it.
Yeah. Or
I
you tied it.
Yeah, so that's a beat. And that's it. So I took 4. So I got to take 2 tests here.
Okay.
Both fail. So they're actually going to be pinned outright. So they're like -4 everything now. -4 move, -4 shoot. They've lost a couple dudes. And that's it. So these guys all moved up onto the... So we're saying since they moved through the... Up onto the roof, they can't fire this turn. And alright, let's move into the next.
So these guys here could fire though.
Can they see anything?
They can see the guy in the green jumpsuit out there.
Fire at this guy here.
Yep.
Do a pinhole size thing here.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll say -2.
Okay.
So it'll be 2 against 2. Uh-oh. So the 4. That's a save.
That's a save.
Come on, 6. No, so 1 hit. Check lethality there. No,
Nope.
he's wounded. Incapacitated. No, my last RPG is down.
Oh darn.
And that was from those 2 guys over
Yeah, and 2 suppression. So that's a check, right?
there. No, because I have my
Because he's a-
sergeant there. He's a 3.
Is a sergeant.
Yeah, he's a militia sergeant, who I believe is a 3. Then militia sergeant, they just had 2, so he's a 3. They only took 2, so you lose all those. I lose this. I lose this, and now we roll for initiative.
And I try not to
Come
screw
on.
it up. Oh man.
I got it. Yes. Doesn't mean I'm gonna win, but at least
You're not gonna win.
it'll help me.
But you're gonna take some more dudes out with you.
More 10th Mountain boys. So command phase, tried to rally them, couldn't pull it off. Couldn't pull it off there. That was all the command. He's actually going to use, who's up there?
He's down here. Oh, he can't see through the.
Yeah, I don't think the guy in the hole can
I'm gonna
see.
do it up there.
Yeah. Staff Sergeant Smith there. Doesn't make it. So he tried to call in the second of the 60 mil mortar barrages on here, but he failed his test.
Oops.
And now it is movement phase. The pin squad just moved up a couple inches. These guys moved up, they're suppressed. These guys smartly just got back in the Humvee. It's armored, so we can't really destroy it. So they're in there. They took their killed man with them. He moved up, he's facing up here towards the squad leader. They're already up there. They moved through the hole. So it's going to be my last chance to do anything. All I can really do is shoot at the Humvee that I can't destroy because it's armored. So, what do we say? Well, hold on here. So since we can't really harm the Humvee, these guys are going to fire way over there at those guys, like the third range interval. I'm at a -2 against his 2. So I need a 6, and he has to roll a 1. It's very unlikely. I got 1. So you need to roll a 1. Ah!
Well, I got a question though.
What?
So they're -2 for suppressed, right?
Yeah.
And then you're -2 for the second range interval,
Yeah.
and then you're -3 for the high wall.
Oh, so I'm at a -3 then, not a -2. All right, never mind then.
Well,
Fine, then hit you.
what?
So,
So you started out at a shooting of 4.
I started at 4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then so I was at a -3, so a 6 and a 3. Actually, I think I still beat you. Because I was at a -3. I rolled a
-3.
6.
You rolled a 6. You got a 3.
Oh, you tied me because you're at 2.
I'm a 2.
Yeah, so I can't possibly hit you. So never mind. But you do take like 4 suppressions, so you're gonna have to take a test, which might help me because it'll give you a -2 if you fail it. A 4. You don't have a squad leader up there, do you?
No, I do not.
So they fail because they're only a 3 by themselves. So they're going to be suppressed, which will help me because that's going to give you a -2 on your shooting.
Okay.
And then these guys here, I don't know. I don't think we can do suppression on a. I don't know if we can do suppression on a vehicle we can't damage. What do you think? I mean, they're still getting hit, but I guess if you know it can't hurt you, I don't know.
I guess, well, it's one of those, if you sit anywhere long enough, I know it's armored and such, but eventually you could, something could happen. I mean,
This guy's going to shoot up there, so we're not suppressed or anything. We are within the first. You're at -3, so 1 shot is a 1 against your 2, or a 0. 2 shots at 0. So we'll shoot at your squad leader. Just unload. Ah. So I'm at a 1. Is that what I said? No, a 0 against your 2.
2.
So the 6.
So the 6 needing a 4.
Oh, it's a hit.
Yeah, that's a 5.
That's a
And
save.
that's good.
So 4 up. Might kill Jeff Smith. No, but he's wounded. Let me see if he takes an incapacity. No,
Not
just takes a
incapacitated.
wound, and then 2 suppression, which isn't enough to do anything.
As I heard, that means his ear was grazed.
His earlobe got shot off.
Yeah. Pierced his ear.
Pierced his ear with a 308.
Ouch.
And then it's your combat phase.
Okay.
He's going to start off with these guys over here, firing
Ooh, I did roll a 1.
down here. So he rolled the 1. I think I need to roll a 6, right? To even tie a 1.
We'll have to do the math if you get a 5.
No, well, I didn't get it.
We don't have to do math on that.
Lethality check.
2 hits.
Was it 2? Okay,
Yeah.
well he's just dead then.
That was 2 hits.
All right, so next we got a bunch of guys up there. I think you have a grenade launcher in there as well. So
Yeah, he's got an underslung.
okay, so you can do
So let's pop the grenade.
okay, so we'll just probably hear where there's 3 guys.
Yeah.
So it's you're at a 5 long range. That's probably the 3rd range interval. For 3 missed. So it's a scatter of D6. So it's 2 inches that way, so you're going to
But
hit
it's
these 2
only a
guys.
2 inch,
No,
right?
this is a 3, I believe. So it actually did. It's still got these 2 here within the. So it's a 5 up, I believe. So 1 dies.
And a lethality on the other. Incapacitated? No. So it's just a
A wound.
wound on.
And then we take like 4 shock though, because I think the frags double it, I believe.
Oh wow.
So it's going to be 4. So there's, I think, I'm still not real clear on that. It says it doubles the amount of suppression, but it doesn't tell you what the base suppression is that it does. So I was like, well, what do you mean doubles? If it doubles, just say 2. Again, I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, we took enough to take a test. So let's see what happens. We actually have our sergeant here, so we pass. Okay, because next thing they're going to do is route.
Okay.
Not good.
So I got 3 dudes.
Got a machine gun.
Oh. Well,
So
then we
that's-
should fire that.
And he has a move, so he can actually do a sustained fire shot on
2 of them.
2 of them.
I'll do these 2.
Okay,
So
that's going to be 4 more of these. That's an 8 suppression.
So starting on your leader and walking it over.
Okay, so just, yeah. Well, it's 2 each, but
Oh, well, don't I just take the hits on the first dude until he falls?
no. You just
Oh.
split them up. So we'll just say, we'll just do it like that. Just
It-
for simplicity's sake.
Well, I think okay.
Alright, so these 2 here are going to be on this guy, so the 6, fail. The other thing, so he dies. This guy here, the 6, the other one, I think they just both die. Because they both got 2 hits. So they're dead, so we're at 8. So let's take a command test for a couple of them. Took 2 more, they're definitely going to route. So they're going to route, so let me figure that out. These guys just fell back, they were routed. Got back into cover. Now they're pinned. He's got a couple shots left.
So I got 2 more shots, so I guess on those dudes.
He's gonna shoot over here. Okay. So it'll be like the 3rd. Man, that's a long way.
Yeah.
2 guys are gonna shoot carbines over here. 4 against mine too because of the scopes. But it's the 3rd range interval. So 1 at a time. So they're all the same. So just roll 1 at a time. Unless you wanted to shoot rapid fire.
I'm
that'll be
gonna
3
rapid
again.
fire.
3 against
So
2.
3 on 2.
So the 6. That one. I beat that one. I can't beat the 6.
You couldn't beat the 6.
So roll lethality test. No. He's incapacitated. So they take 2. And they actually have to test for that since they don't have a sergeant. They're already testing. They fail. They go to pinned. Which makes them in hard cover. No.
Sweet.
And then, okay. So the next.
So 2 more shots. Ooh, savable.
2. 3. So 1 hit, lethality.
No.
Incapacitated.
No.
So wound on a guy, 2 more. So they got to test again. They pass. Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
pinned. And that's it.
And
Whew, man.
Actually, my
Oh, those 2 guys. Yeah,
my
Sergeant
officer
Smith.
hasn't.
Okay. It's not an officer, he's a staff sergeant. I'll call him an officer now.
Well,
They
I
take
guess I'll
offense to
fire
that.
at those guys.
Okay.
So 1 shot each.
Yep. So the 4. So that I think that beats that because you're at oh man, you're at a 5, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm at a 2, so I think you're at a
So you passed both.
yeah.
Cool.
But I do take 2 more, which means I got to test again because my sergeant was killed.
But you've already routed.
Yeah, but I'm pinned again.
Oh,
As soon as you get in the cover, you're pinned. So I could route again. I do.
but you're already in.
I'll just come back behind them where I can't be seen. So they're pinned again. And that's it. So let's roll our initiative again. I'm at a -2.
Ooh, tie.
No, because I don't have any. I don't have any leaders left. I'm all down to just militia dudes. So I'm at like a 2, -2 for the, or -4 for the 2 pinned units.
So you couldn't get
Yeah, I don't think.
initiative.
Yeah, it's over. Game over, basically. Yeah, there's no way I
Well,
can't.
at this point, now I can pop up and man the.
Yep, guy can jump up there, man the machine gun, hose them down, and then you just
Then, if we wanted to try and search those guys out, we could. But they're
All right.
double routed.
I'll just say the what's left of the militia are just gonna run off the board.
If they had any brains, yeah.
And then we'll come back and wrap it up. So Task Force Mountain, 2nd Squad has pulled it off. They found the intelligence in here. That intelligence is going to corroborate the intelligence that Task Force Padilla found in Operation Gadget. And when it's analyzed by the experts, they're going to be like, whoa, there's a meeting to hand over a warhead between rogue army officers and this Order of the True Prophet terrorist organization. So the next mission obviously is going to be, we better break up that meeting. We can't let that happen. So anyway, it worked out well. Andre was able to get up. He was able to secure the objective and fight off the counterattack. So, any thoughts there, Andre?
Whoa. Yeah, getting out of the operators versus militia mindset is real important. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be as easy. I thought I was coming in and actually setting up, and moving up on a careful perimeter, but actually having the insurgents being hidden really made it difficult, because I wasn't totally clear on, okay, can they see me, or can I not be seen, or what can I or can't I see, and just figuring all of that out. I mean, I got real lucky over running my officer again across the opening over there.
Over here?
Yeah. Well, remember when I first came around and you're like, why are you splitting him off like that?
Well, normally a squad leader and his medic would never just run off on their own.
Yeah, no. And but I did want to have somebody over on that flank with a frag just in case.
I figured he'd send a team this way and a team that way. That's kind of how I envisioned it.
Well, I wanted to have the two teams supporting each other through, I kind of saw it as, this looked like a good place to set up a fire base.
Your plan. Okay, what was your plan?
Well, my plan was the machine gun is sitting right there.
Uh-huh.
It had this beautiful line of sight through to the back of this building.
Yeah.
It had that building covered, and partially on this, so literally the machine gun from where it was had this beautiful coverage and could just hose down anything. So I'm like, great. It's behind card cover, it's back a little ways. No worries, right?
Until I got the initiative.
Yeah. And, I'm so used to, having hard cover and, being fairly invulnerable.
No.
And
not in this game.
Not as we're, starting to match up ability levels. So once I got that out, well, losing my sniper, that was just a rookie maneuver, and the fact that Travis ran up to the house, because I actually spotted the sniper over here with the first dude in the line. And then it's like, well, I got to find the rest of this stuff. So just to save time, I just rolled everybody else, searching, where what I should have done was, we spotted him. Everybody else is going to shoot. And so a lot of real rookie type maneuvers, just because I'm not used to playing, this game with forces that are somewhat a little more equalized or equivalent.
Well, really the only equal guys were the ones that started. So the machine gun team, the squad that started in there, and the sniper. All the other guys have been militia.
Yeah.
Of them.
Well, and
so you're 2 levels above them when it comes to plus every of these pin guys like -2 each, so I'm like at a 0 against your 5 or something or 4.
Yeah, towards the end it started, but I mean, you were able to get the initiative and jump out with enough dudes, and
I wanted to kill that stupid Humvee so bad with those rockets. I got close, man, but they were zinging by.
You bounced a couple.
So I did kill 6 Americans.
Yep.
The machine gun team, and then the driver, and then 3 other guys.
And my losses probably...
no, 2 more. The sniper team.
Oh yeah.
8 Americans were killed in this operation, which is a lot of.
And
that's a lot of dudes.
Should have been probably half that if I'd have had my act together a little better. But just coming into the compound, and I guess if I'd have just completely sat back and continued to just spot and fire on things as they were spotted, I might have done better. But well, then you got the initiative and took out
You would
the
have lost less guys. Maybe I should add something to this mission, like it's a minor victory if you lose more than like 3 guys or something, just to
yeah.
try to deter someone from just bum rushing like you did. But this,
Well, I don't know that it was not a total bum rush.
I would say so. I mean, you ran up 50 inches in the first 5 turns.
Well, it was dark.
Yeah.
You want to move up in the dark, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, not being clear on how I was going to spot things. I just wanted to be in, these close positions when the sun came up. I didn't realize that the sun was going to come up, and I still couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I'm still hidden. Mainly the sun stopped me from seeing you. You could always do everything you normally could do because you have the night vision.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that was a good game. So Task Force Mountain made it. Both Staff Sergeant Jeff Smith and Corporal Tudor over there have survived. But I can't say the same thing about 8 other squad mates, sadly. So a lot of dead Americans, a lot of dead dudes, sadly. Sad day.
Yeah.
A lot of dead terrorists too, though. I mean, tons of dead terrorists.
Well, that's
par for the course.
but still, that was 6-12, and those guys died twice, so that's 24.
I lost a lot of dudes.
So close to 40.
No, I haven't lost that many. I lost 1 squad of 6, 2 squads of 6, 4
Well, I'm
more.
counting these as dead too, but
Yeah, still not 40.
over 30.
It's a lot. Anyway, that's it for this one. So the next one is going to be pretty interesting because it's going to be probably Task Force Padilla will be back, and they might have some support from the 10th Mountain, Task Force Mountain, to find and either stop or destroy this meeting where the handoff of the nuke is going to happen. So yeah, fun game. Yeah. Anything else? Any last words there, Andre?
Not really. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of comments, and
Well,
I know I made a ton of mistakes, moving in and forgetting things, and not getting the right order on stuff. But
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to say. I forgot. Thanks for mentioning that. Is we were moving so fast through the beginning that we might have missed the order, or we might have got something backward. But apologies for that. I don't think it really affected the outcome that much. But anyway, gonna do a little post game wrap. So we have a feature for all of our patrons that we always do. Is we do a kind of an extended post game wrap where we go into a little more depth about the tactics, the rules, the game itself, like what we don't like, for all the games we play really. But so we'll be doing one of these. We're going to do that now, and as usual, check out our Facebook group and our Patreon page, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.